This is Monty Campbell working on my final project here in Motor Skills. What we're doing here is we're at the Fort Hood Hell on Wheels roller derby practice. This video will be for roller derby community, seeing what we as a roller derby league, which is 2-0, do at one of our practices. Currently, we are practicing off skates, which usually encompasses the first 45 hour of our practice. In order to get our muscles ready for the skates, we do off skates conditioning work. That not only lets our muscles warm up for that night's practice, but also gets our bodies ready for the roller derby season and a roller derby vault. It comprises of several different off skates exercises. Right now, they're planking, doing a plank pyramid. As coaches, we try to stress this to help build the core. Within this pyramid, we start at 15 seconds, building our way up to 45 seconds, and then back down to 15 seconds. We always encourage our teammates to help encourage us and help each other through this practice. As you can see, this exercise is one of the more difficult exercises that they have to do, but as we see in roller derby, to have a strong core and to have a strong base helps you stay on your skates and be more fundamentally sound as you're skating. Now, because roller derby is a series of sprints, we're going to do a modified suicide. Where they run all the way down, all the way back. Roller derby, we work on endurance here at Hell on Wheels, and we are one of the stronger teams in roller derby in Texas. There's nobody that's going to be more fit than us. As we continue our off skates workout, we're going into a drill called 4 corners. What this is, groups of 4 will go run a quarter length of the court and then start doing push-ups. After that set of push-ups, they do crossovers, which is a skill vital for roller derby, roller skaters, to practice their crossover when going around corners. Upon completion of those crossovers, they're going to do crunches and or sit-ups. This once again builds our core to make us a solid base as we're skating. After the push-ups, you'll see their crossovers. And now they have to do crunches or sit-ups. There's the second group doing their push-ups. This drill keeps everyone involved doing something, building their bodies towards once they get on skates. And the final group. And now we're trying to teach them how to bound correctly. Bounding helps build the leg muscles used when pushing off and skating. After bounding, they will do either 15 squats or 15 mini jumps. Once again, building their legs and ankles if they were to do the mini jumps. Crossover group is just finished. They're going to do their sit-ups or crunches, and we will move on. At the completion of our off-skate portion of practice, we allow the skaters 15 minutes to gear up, put all their gear on, and get ready for the real action. When we're on skates, we also do drills besides scrimmaging Tonight we're going to focus on the core again. You'll see what we do as Hell on Wheels, the undefeated team we are. Always after working our off-skates drills and we gear up, we must remember to stretch once again. Stretching helps prohibit injuries that could possibly occur if you don't re-stretch your muscles. Allotting 15 minutes to gear up is quite some time, but we like to have our ladies get a drink of water, use the restroom, and chit-chat so there's less chit-chat while practice is occurring. It's vital that they stretch. We do a variety of stretches. We stretch our groins, we stretch our hamstrings, we stretch our backs. As you can see, it's pretty much free stretch. We do not necessarily have an organized team stretch at this junction in our practices, but we require everyone to stretch before they begin the on-skate portion of practice. Since this stretching has taken place, we have had minimal injuries, and everybody understands the principles and practices behind this mandatory stretching. At this point, one of the drills that we do is 5 minutes or 20 laps around the rink. Each skater counts their laps as they skate around. What this does is builds endurance and also lets the skater know that they can't just coast through this drill. 5 minutes or 20 laps. Most of our skaters can do it, and in order to assess or play in a bout, a sanctioned bout, they do have to be able to do this drill. As you can see, we have fresher skaters, newer skaters that are just now learning how to play roller derby, and in this drill, everybody can take part. The veteran skaters need to realize that they need to push themselves and get faster as they do this drill from practice to practice. As you see from this angle, the skaters have increased their speed and are trying to get as many laps as they can get in within 5 minutes, pushing themselves to better themselves, working on crossovers around the corners, maintaining that speed. Also, they must remember to stay in derby stance, which is a low, slow crouch, in order to stay stable. Have that stable base so when they do get hit, they don't get knocked over and fall down. This drill is an obstacle course to make sure our skaters are agile and have great footwork. As you can see, they're skating through the cones and using these obstacles, skating around, quick footwork. What we're doing now is another basic drill, helping with booty blocking. What it is, the skaters are standing around about 6 inches from the wall, bumping into the wall to learn how it feels to move their hips in a fashion to where they will not allow the opposing jammer to get through. This is a positional blocking drill that is good for fresh meat, which are beginning skaters, or veterans. We have several veterans out here doing this drill. As you've just seen them practice the booty blocking drill on the wall, now they're partnering up and practicing this booty blocking drill with a partner. As you will see, they will take turns hitting each other with their hip. This is very similar to a hip check in hockey, but this is more positional blocking in roller derby to not allow the other opposing jammer to pass. In roller derby, when the jammer laps your team, they begin scoring points. We don't want that to happen. Right now is a hitting drill where they're gonna go below the rope, and this helps them come up and hit at the same time. Even our fresh meat is trying this, so this may, she came up a little fast, but she is fresh meat. Here's one of our more veteran skaters. Let's see.